spoken, I think our ideas and our thoughts will get dwarfed at what he has enunciated. But as a non-Sikh and somewhat of a scholar of Sikh history, I must share a few thoughts, sir. And first of all, who is a Punjabi? Somebody who has to speak, who knows Punjabi language, who can write Punjabi language or read Punjabi language, or somebody who has been born in Punjab. I was not born in Punjab. I can't read Punjabi. I can't write in Punjabi. But I consider myself to be a Punjabi because Punjabi is a robust style of living. To me, to be a Punjabi is to be very robust in thought, to be very robust in your life. And when I talk about being robust, I don't talk about opulence. I talk about the desire to help the community, to desire to help the people around you, and to create that confidence. Ever since I have led my life, I have always derived some confidence whenever I have seen a Sikh gentleman or a Sikh family around me. And I have been fortunate to have lived with Sikh families for a very long while, for almost all my life. And we have always derived that confidence. Our phase came when we were in the university, Delhi University, when the Sikh militancy was at its peak, the riots about which, sir, you were talking, it had taken place, and there was certain amount of what you call, certain amount of suspicion. But time, as they say, is the great healer, and that was a period, and one was witness to the rising in Ramgarh, the problems in Delhi University, the riots which took place. And at that time, the college where I studied and where Professor Kaushal Kumar taught at that time was led by a Sikh gentleman called Dr. Narendra Singh Pradhan, a great scholar in his own right and a great human being and a great gentleman. So we have passed through that phase. It was a very unfortunate phase, and my worry is that are we entering that phase one all over again? Because the leadership has started again to fail us. So, sir, my thought is that every Indian should be a Punjabi. He should, have that robust style of living. He should have those robust ideas of nationalism. And I was sharing with Colonel Jaiban Singh that my initiation to Sikhism, what Sikhism is, was from my school, a military school where I studied, where, in fact, Dehradun, where I studied, the military school has the oldest Gurdwara of Dehradun, 1905. And there we would be there we had a temple, we had a mosque, where we would have religious functions of all the communities, where all the students would participate. And the lead talk would be given by somebody from the other community. And I was fortunate to give talks on this, on Baisakhi and other Sikh religions. And it was here that I picked up my life's calling, which I was again sharing with him. Dehi shivavar mohi ahe shubh karman te kabhu na taro, na daro are sab jab jaye lado nischay kar apni jeet karo. Guru Gobind Singh Ji talks about Shiva, and he talks about something which cannot be exclusive to Sikhs. It should be adopted, accepted by everybody. One is asking for a blessing to do something good. So I think everybody in this world globally should ask for blessings of the God to do something good for the community. And sir, talking of, you talked about British. You see, British had to, despite all their efforts, they had to at some point of time accept the valor and the wisdom of the Sikh community. And this is best illustrated when after World War II, Field Marshal Auchinleck, who was the Commander-in-Chief of the Allied forces, he said that the British, the Allied armies, wouldn't have won the two wars, that is World War I and World War II, if there was not the British Indian Army. And what was the composition of British Indian Army? The substantial composition of the British Indian Army was of Sikh Paltans. So at some point, and these are facts of history. Field Marshal Auchinleck is part of very recent history. He was Britain's hero of the two world wars, and he said that we won't have won these two wars, but for the Indian Army. Sir, I'm so enthused by this initiative that has been started here, and I'm part of a educational institution here, which incidentally today happens to be the largest undergraduate college of the NCR. We have 7,000 students on our roll and a large faculty community. I invite Colonel Saab and Saurabh that we look forward to organizing a seminar on our campus. And in fact, I wanted to share with you that I have shared one of the documentaries which I have made on Sikh religion with Saurabh, which you could have shared during the present day. And in fact, talking about Punjabi, years back in 2006, I did a book on the historical Gurdwaras of Delhi. And when I went with this proposal to the then Chief Minister, God bless her soul, incidentally, she was also a Sikhini, but although her name was Dikshit, so she said that, you see, there would be a problem. You are not a Punjabi, you are not a Sikh, and when you write on it, there will be a lot of hue and cry. But she handed me over to two very eminent, scholars of Punjabi language, Sardar S.S. Noor, and Ravel Singh was that time Secretary of the Punjabi Academy, and we worked very closely on that project, and that book was immensely successful. And for the first time we made, and then this documentary that I have talked about, we have converted that script into, and we have taken off from Kartarpur Sahib inauguration of the passage. So there is need for people, outside the community, outside the state, to talk about the legacy, the Sikh legacy, the Punjabi legacy, and make people aware that how we have been held together by the state on the border of the country. Thank you so much for having invited me for this deliberation. God bless you.